Welcome to Ecorptrainings. Here we are going to discuss about PeopleSoft Finance module. In this we are dealing with Accounts Payable, Business Unit and Configuration, PeopleSoft Navigation and Control, Business Unit and Set ID, Reports and Process, and Chat Field Combination. PeopleSoft Procure to Pay cycle involved three major PeopleSoft modules: PeopleSoft ePro, PeopleSoft Purchasing, and PeopleSoft Account Payable. This cycle starts with a requisition for an item or service created by a user for a vendor and ends with payment to vendor for his goods or services. After you receive a supplier's invoice, you must create a voucher before you can issue payment. You create a voucher by entering information from the supplier's invoice. You can also enter information about how you will process the voucher for payment, or you can allow this information to be supplied automatically from the supplier record. Voucher maintenance: the system maintains an audit trail when you change a posted voucher. It uses document type PE, that is, change in gross amount, for the new transactions that adjust the posted transactions. The new transaction is stored in the FO411 table. Voucher build: enter the code that designates the status of a voucher that was created by a software module other than the J.D. Edwards Enterprise One Accounts Payable system. Voucher matching: enter the number for the original document, such as a voucher, invoice, or journal entry. On entry forms, you can assign the document number or let the system assign it using the Next Numbers program. Matching: document numbers identify related documents in the J.D. Edwards Enterprise One Accounts Receivable and J.D. Edwards Enterprise One Accounts Payable systems. Voucher posting: the automatic offset amount is a debit or credit to the accounts payable trade account and is controlled by the AAI item PC. The program uses the company number and the GL offset from each voucher to locate the AAI item PC. This item contains the offset account to which you are posting. Matching vouchers to purchase order, receiver, and inspection information. Matching occurs automatically based on the match rules, a set of rules and tolerances that you define for a purchase order transaction. If the voucher successfully matches, it is available for payment. If the voucher does not successfully match and requires an adjustment, the system can automatically create a debit memo. If a voucher does not pass matching, you can still pay it, if you have selected the Pay and Match Voucher option on the User Preference, Procurement, Payables page for your user ID. If do not select the Pay and Match Voucher option, you can only pay vouchers with a matched or no match status. Coming to integration and interfaces of PeopleSoft, using multiple systems and procedures to complete month-end processing. With PeopleSoft, one application and one set of procedures will be used to complete month-end processing and integration to the general ledger. Additionally, interfaces used for various data feeds will be replaced with standard PeopleSoft functionality. Invoices entered into PMM will now be interfaced to PeopleSoft for payment. There will be two major changes for Emery Express: the use of the new smart key and account number. Additional approval step for requisitions that are charged to a grant, fund or an asset account. Vendors needed in Emery Express will be interfaced from PeopleSoft to Emery Express. In PeopleSoft Payables, business units are the highest level of a hierarchy of defaults, called the control hierarchy, which facilitates both voucher entry and payment processing. As you formulate the PeopleSoft Payables structure, consider the 5 components of the control hierarchy. Those are business units, voucher origins, control groups, suppliers, and vouchers, that are key to PeopleSoft Payables. And PeopleSoft Applications: a business unit is an organization, or organizational subset that is independent with regard to one or more accounting or operational functions. Business units are flexible structural devices that you can use to implement PeopleSoft products based on how a business is organized. In PeopleSoft Payables, a business unit is defined as an independent transaction processing entity. PeopleSoft Payables provides control over voucher processing and enables you to control voucher header information. The system checks for duplicate invoices, calculates and confirms taxes, converts the transaction currency to the base currency, assigns default payment terms and calculates the payment due dates, validates your vendors against financial sanctions lists if financial sanctions validation is required. You also have control over voucher line items. There are 6 types of vouchers. Those: prepaid vouchers, register vouchers, template vouchers, third-party vouchers, adjustment vouchers, and journal vouchers. Pay cycle process is used for payment processing in PeopleSoft. Processing options enable you to specify the default processing for programs and reports. This process used are as manual payment, record payment, and express payment. For more details on this topic, and for supporting details, please visit www.ecorptrainings.com or contact on Ecorptrainings. Dial from USA to us on +1 7034454802. Dial from India to us on +91 814 311 1555. Dial from UK to us on +44 203 468 0685. Or email us at training@ecorptrainings.com. Thank you.